Chestnuts roasting. Ooh, I'm ashy. Lord, I'm ashy. What? Chestnuts roasting on my ashy hands. Oof. I'm still sick, but you know what? I'm keeping my head above water, making my way as I can. I'm feeling way better, but whew, I was at a baby shower earlier, and I was there for like 2 hours. I was like, okay, I can't do this anymore. Cause I'm gonna choke. I'm gonna choke at these people baby shower. Next thing you know, the baby gonna be, you know what I'm saying? The baby gonna come out with the flu. Sister, the baby gonna come out with the flu, and Jessie, Christmas is done. Well, I'm not done with it. I'm not done with Christmas. So you're going to get this Santa Claus hat, period. No, you know what the truth is? The truth is I've had my I've had my heat on 84 because I was just trying to sweat out this whatever it is. And child, my lace started slide to the left, woo, slide to the right, woo, crisscross, pin, crisscross, pin. I was like, ooh, no, I can't go on live like that, honey. Slide to the left, slide to the right, crisscross. All right, so I want to talk to y'all about, I feel like I haven't gone live. Well, I haven't gone live this year yet. I want to talk to y'all about a couple things. So number one is happy fucking New Year. Okay, why 2020 look like Zozo? I put that in my Insta story. I was like, why 2020 look like Zozo? So it's our Zozo year. Hopefully, I start getting some this year from one of you puss ass niggas. I'm lying. Listen, I'm not gonna get none to this year. I don't even be trying to date, so that's why my pussy got cobwebs. Girl, you slap my pussy right now, it's gonna be just dust. Just dust. It's gonna be dust. That's what my pussy finna look like. Dust, bitch. Cobwebs. Like, if you speak to my pussy, it's gonna echo. Hello, low, and there. Like, that's how bitch, I ain't getting shit. I ain't been getting nothing. Whew, God. But y'all, so I'm watching this R. Kelly Lifetime documentary. I'm gonna get to that in a minute. First, I want to talk to y'all about Kevin Hart's Don't Fuck This Up documentary on Netflix. Let me start there. If you haven't watched Kevin Hart's Don't Fuck This Up documentary on Netflix, you should watch it. You should watch it. And I'm not gonna give too much context into it, but I'm gonna say I don't know what the goal was of this documentary, because I just saw a whole bunch of mess, and I was just like, okay, is this supposed to repair shit? Cause yeah, I don't know what the fuck the goal was, but I want to talk about. There is a moment in... I'm not fucking going to sleep. Stop telling me what to fucking do. I'm grown as fuck. I pay my own motherfucking bills. I want to be on live at 9:30 on a Saturday night, and that's what the fuck I'm finna do. So, period. So, watch this shit, or you go to sleep, puss asshole. Alright, so, back to the documentary. So, in the documentary, they show you how Kevin addressed a lot of different things or went through a lot of different things that we saw him go through. And y'all remember the whole Oscar debacle where people found Kevin Hart's like 10-year-old tweets where he was just, he was saying he was joking. It wasn't funny to us, but he was saying a lot of jokes about, gays. And then there was one particular tweet where he said, don't quote me on this, but I feel like there was one tweet where he said, if I ever found out that my son was gay, I'd beat the shit out of him. Now, I don't know if that was I can't remember if that's exactly what he said. But y'all remember the tweet and how when the tweet went viral, how niggas had their foots on Kevin Hart's neck, and they was not finna let it happen. Like, they was not finna let it go, just go by. And Kevin thought it was just something that, when you watch the documentary, you understand why he gave the half-ass apology that he did. He was in bed with 3 chains on, bitch. He was in that bed looking like 2 chains, 3 chains. And he was like, yo, what's going on? Y'all, I'm about to be 40. Y'all niggas is tripping. Like, all right, man, y'all know I ain't meaning like that, man. Come on, dog. I'm a grown-ass man. You don't think a nigga can change? You don't think niggas be changing out here, son? Like, niggas be changing, son. Like, that shit was fucking 10 years ago. Y'all let that shit go, whatever. Bitch. When he gave that half-ass apology, niggas was like, oh, nah. He thinks we're playing. He thinks we're playing. And so again, I think he addressed it again, and he was like, man, like, I've already addressed it. Like, I ain't mean it like that. Like, I'm not fucking apologizing. Then the Oscars call him and like, Kevin, we need you to apologize. We really want you to host the Oscars. Like, you about to be the 3rd black person to host the Oscars. Like, don't fuck this up. Apologize. He was like, I quit. I ain't doing the Oscars if I gotta apologize. Then he turned around and did an apology tour anyway. But even through that, he still didn't get it. And it reminded me of a moment for me where I saw myself a lot in that part of the documentary. And I'm gonna tell y'all why. I remember like 2 years ago on Twitter, child, get your cancellations ready. But I remember 2 years ago on Twitter, I feel like people were on Twitter like going back and forth about somebody baby mama. And, I was throwing out jokes here and there, just throwing jokes here and there. And there was one tweet that I sent out where this shit will forever haunt me, but I sent out a tweet where I was like, man, some of y'all over here ragging on this person's baby mama, and some of y'all baby mamas be looking like roaches. And I remember when I sent the tweet out, whatever, I just kept tweeting, whatever, going back and forth. Bitch, the timeline was not having it. Like, all of a sudden, it was, you're a colorist, you're a colorist, you're a colorist, you're a colorist, you're a racist, you don't like black women, and I remember thinking to myself, why would you think I'm a colorist? Like, why would you think I don't like black women? Why would you think I'm calling all black women roaches? Like, I remember just thinking like, man, y'all niggas should know. Like, in my head, I was like, y'all niggas should know me by now. Like, I was on some, if you don't know me by now, But it was horrible. But in that moment, I didn't think of it like that. I'm like, y'all should know me by now. Everything I do is pro-black. I'm Haitian. I'm always talking about being Haitian. I'm a black girl. Like, why the fuck would I be purposely calling all black women roaches? I was trying to joke about y'all niggas who be having ugly baby mamas. Like, I was trying to explain, and it was not fucking working. And I remember, like, people that I was cool with, like, didn't even, like, hit my line or nothing, but they were just, like, on the time, like, you're a colorist. You're a fucking colorist. You're this, you're that. And I'm like, it was a time. It was a time. But I just didn't understand. Like, I didn't understand why people really felt like I truly meant that all black women were brown-skinned roaches. Like, and that was not what I meant. You know what I mean? So in that moment, I was on the defense. Like, I was defensive. I was like, that's not what I meant. Why you know that's not what I meant. But it was falling on deaf ears. And a lot of y'all right now, you're saying, oh, people be finding anything to be offensive and people so dumb. That's how I was thinking. Like, I'm seeing a lot of comments where people are saying, yo, people be finding anything to be offended. That's how I was thinking. I'm like, y'all just trying to look for anything to be offended by, or y'all just trying to cancel me because y'all don't fuck with me. But it took me time. Like, it took me time to really realize that I had colorist ways. And a lot of us have colorist ways. A lot of us have racist ways. A lot of us have homophobic ways. And I'm from Miami. Like, I'm from the 305. And I grew up with people calling me roaches. Like, I grew up being called a roach. I grew up being compared to different animals. Like, I grew up being, one of the I've had people call me a gremlin. I've had people, like, I remember when I was in middle school, I'll never forget, there was this guy that I had a huge crush on, and we would make out after school or whatever. And, but in public, like, he didn't want to claim me, like, but after school, we knew what it was. Then he started fucking with this other chick. And I guess the other chick found out about me and him, and she started going around calling me a gremlin. And, I would get called ugly all the time. Like, I would be called a roach. I would be called a gremlin. I would be compared to donkeys, horses, whatever. And so then I started doing that to other people too. I'm a roach, you a roach too then, bitch. I'm a gremlin, you a gremlin too. I'm this, you're that. Like, it became like a defense thing. It was like, okay, well, I get called this, so I'm gonna do it to you. I never really realized how problematic some of the shit I grew up saying was up until almost 4 years ago when I moved to New York. I was going on 25. Like, I didn't realize that. And it took a tweet where I humiliated myself to teach me that it's not right. It's not right to say those things. It's not right to ever use certain verbiage because of where it stems from. And it stems from colorism. It stands from racism. You don't ever hear, girls other than dark girls being compared to roaches. Like, you just don't hear that. You don't hear that shit. And I had to learn that. Like, I had to unlearn a lot of the shit that I grew up saying, because it was problematic. It was just problematic. And although, yeah, like, to be honest, even, I grew up saying, oh God, like, I don't want to say it on video because sometimes people will chop up your videos and say, but I grew up like saying the F-bomb all the time in Miami. Like, in Miami, the F-bomb is like, hey sis, like, oh, that F-bomb over there, what's that F-bomb? Like I grew up saying that shit. I still say puss ass nigga. And to be honest, I know when I say that, I'm talking about dudes that I feel are soft, but then it's like, when you think about soft, what do we associate with the word soft with? We associate it with, especially when it's with a male, we associate that with a homosexual male. You know what I'm saying? Like, so when you think about it, puss ass nigga, is it funny? It might not be. Like, if you really think about it, it really might not be. But then I say puss ass hoes. You know what I'm saying? But there might come a time when I can't say puss ass hoes no more. I can't say puss ass niggas no more. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, I grew up saying a lot of problematic shit. And I see a lot of y'all nod. It's funny. It is, but then when you really think about it, it really might not be. Like, there might be a section of people who feel offended by that, and rightfully so. Like, and rightfully fucking so. You know what I'm saying? And so I just remember it really took me some time. But I'm gonna tie this back into Kevin too. But here was another reason why I didn't understand why I was being called a colorist by so many people. Because if you go on Twitter and you put Jessie Woo ugly, Jessie Woo looks like for the past 4 years, like, if you look it up, like, there's pictures of me side by side with gremlins. There's pictures of me side by side with other animals. Like, I've been compared to so many different animals because of my features, because of my cheeks. You know, I've seen people say things about my features, and I'm like, yo, white women are out here buying these Haitian cheeks. Like, I was born with these Haitian cheeks. White women are out here buying this shit. But y'all are calling me gremlins, and you're calling me all these different things. You're comparing me to all these different animals for my fucking features. You know what I mean? And these were the same people who were championing calling me a colorist. So for that, I was so fucking confused. I was like, okay, wait a minute now. Because what I did was wrong. But y'all been calling me ugly for years. Like, for years. Like, I don't even like to search my name. Even just the other day, after I had a show last week, you know, so many people were reposting videos from the show on Instagram. I was like, oh, let me go see on Twitter. I go on Twitter, and I saw side-by-side pictures of me with all these animals, with all these cartoon characters that are ugly. And so it's like, I remember Kevin Hart was like, well, you know, people be trolling and people be, and it's like, it's true though. Like, people will troll you up and down, but then the minute you make a mistake, because you have a platform and they don't, you're going down. They're not. They don't have to worry about brands not fucking with you. They don't got to worry about, you know, yo, somebody's saying it's unbelievable. Look, yo, I'm gonna show y'all. Let me see, where's my phone? Let me show y'all something. I hope I ain't show y'all my titty. I'm gonna go on Twitter right now. And I really hate doing this because I don't like, but even recently when I started doing the Juvia stuff and people were calling me ugly on the Juvia's thing. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, I don't know. Where can I find this? I should have took a screenshot of it, but I didn't really want to because it just really hurt my feelings. I don't know. Maybe I'll look for it some other time. But literally, like, when I did the Juvia's, when I did my first Juvia's, when I did the Juvia's tutorials back in November, and people were calling me ugly, like, when they see you without makeup, and I've put myself without makeup so many times on the internet. Like, I'm not ashamed of, you know, the way I look. But when I do put myself out there, like, I get so many comments about how ugly I am. Or, like, if you go on Google and you put Jessie Woo no makeup, like, it's literally a trending search. Like, Jessie Woo no makeup. Like, it's a trending search. And it was those same people who were upset. And I didn't understand that. Like, I just really didn't understand that. But at the same time, what it taught me, what that whole ordeal taught me was to take ownership of my actions. Like, in life, you can only control yourself and you can only take ownership of your actions. Like, you can't be concerned with what other people do. Other people gonna do what they gonna do. Life gonna do whatever to them that life is supposed to do. But you have to take ownership of yourself, of your actions. And so I just remember watching a documentary with Kevin, and I just was cringing because, like, I saw myself in him. Like, I saw myself in him. And I was like, yeah, no, I don't ever want to make that mistake ever again. Like, if I make a mistake, it's just, you got to just apologize. Like, you have to take a moment before you go on a defense, take a moment and say, you know what? No, I apologize. And I feel like this doesn't just go for me because I have a platform. Like, it goes for everybody. Like, all y'all who are watching this shit, apologize. Apologize. I feel like as a Cancer, I can say I feel like it's a Cancer trait in us to not apologize. Like, if, like, we just be like, listen, you should understand what the fuck going on. So, bitch, I ain't apologizing. And that shit does not go over well. Like, it just doesn't fucking work. Like, it doesn't work for humanity. You know what I'm saying? And, yeah, you gotta check your ego. I tell y'all all the time, Cancer niggas, just watch the Kevin Hart documentary. You'll see. I always tell y'all all the time, Cancer niggas is trash. But I saw what he was. I saw myself, and I was like, oh my God, you know what? Going into this new fucking decade, like, I have to be responsible. I have to take responsibility and accountability for the shit that I do. And I can't always assume that everybody fucking understands. You know what I'm saying? I can't. Yo, Van! I can't. So when you sit there and you make a comment, like, you make a sentence where brown, girls, and roach are all in the same sentence, whether that's not what you mean or not, like, it's wrong. You know what I mean? And I feel that, I don't know, I just wanted to share that with y'all. Like, a lot of us, if you really take a moment and you really think about the fact that a lot of us have homophobic, colorist, racist ways, like, if you take a moment and you really just think about it, a lot of us have this in us, and we gotta let that fucking go. Like, it's fucking-matic. Like, it's problematic, and it always hurts us. Like, it doesn't hurt anybody else. It always hurts us. Always. And so, like I said, I saw myself in Kevin Hart, and I just wanted to share that with y'all. But I'm gonna tell y'all one group of people that I will never be unproblematic towards, and that's fucking white women. Now, y'all, bitch, I was created to offend y'all. I was created to offend y'all. Now, that y'all, I will fucking offend. To the day I fucking die, I will offend you. Because white women do not give a fuck about blacks. White women do not give a fuck about blacks. And every year, every fucking day, every minute, y'all continue to show us that you don't give a fuck about us. And so, you know what? Moving forward, I don't give a fuck about you either, Susan. I don't. I was watching this motherfucking R. Kelly surviving R. Kelly. You know, we still surviving. We still surviving R. Kelly. It's 2020. We still surviving this nigga. So for those of you guys who think like this new part of the documentary is not needed, you need to see it. You need to see this part. And I'm going to tell you why. Because the Susans, the Beckys, the Margarets, the Merediths, the Helens, they were all behind this man, protecting him, while he was fucking raping our teenage girls. First of all, I'm watching a documentary, and I don't know. Oh shit! Oh no, I gotta watch this shit. Oh, Lisa Left Eye Lopez documentary. I gotta watch it. Lifetime coming with the documentaries. But first of all, so I'm watching a documentary, and all of a sudden, I hear, well, when I was working for Robert, I would see, you know, girls this, you know, around 14 and 15 and young girls. But, you know, I never saw anything that was, you know, alarming to me. You know, that I never saw anything. When I saw the first documentary, and I saw the young ladies that were on the documentary, I wasn't surprised, because they definitely resembled the type of women that Robert would have picked out. But they're just upset that they didn't get the limelight. When I was working for Robert, you know, this, that, and the third. And you know what? I loved working for Robert so much, I brought my sister on. Bitches look just like this. These hoes look just like Sean and Marlon from fucking White Chicks. Like, literally. Both bitches look just like this. Do you know one of them hoes had the nerve to say, when she saw the tape of Robert, you know, the infamous tape that we all saw, she's like, yeah, I mean, she was underage, but I mean, it was clear that she was consenting. I saw consensual sex. Bitch, how the fuck a teenager finna consent to sex with a nigga that's about to be 40? How the fuck? You saw that tape and you still worked for him? Which, as a matter of fact, I actually need the receipts for that, because I don't fucking believe that you worked for him. I think that motherfucker slid you some coin and had you. Well, you know what? I do believe you were working for him. I do believe you were helping him keep these girls on the hush, because that's what fucking white women do. That's what the fuck y'all do. You love to scam black women. Y'all remember when white women was talking about some, oh my God, don't vote for Trump. He's out here grabbing us by the pussy. And here come black women. Oh no, hell no. Oh no, hell no, bitch. Y'all done up and done it. Oh no, hell no. Black women was like, we was protesting, bitch. We was marching. We were protesting, bitch. We was marching, bitch. Then the election happened and who did white women vote for? Bitch, who the white women voted for? Who did white women? White women voted for the nigga who was grabbing their pussy. They voted for the nigga with the fucking fucked up frontal wig with a receding hairline who was grabbing them by the vagina. Fast forward now, bitch. What he doing? What he doing? Bitch, it was so foggy outside today. I said, goddamn, Iran done came. Oh, shit. I ain't even have time to prepare nothing, Jesus. I ain't have no time to glue my wig down or nothing, Lord. Iran already outside. 53, yeah, Hispaniola map. 53% of those same white hoes who was talking about, oh my God, don't vote for him. He's grabbing us by the pussy. They voted for his ass. Good luck in World War III, bitch. All you motherfuckers, as a matter of fact, all you bitches who voted for his ass, y'all the ones who need to go out to the battlefield. To be honest. Y'all need to be taking y'all ass to Iran. And that's the problem with that's the problem with white women. White women don't give a fuck about nothing that does not directly affect them. Guess what? They hid behind their white husbands, their white boyfriends, their white fathers, their white cousins. They hid behind all the white men in their families, and they voted for this motherfucker who was sexually assaulting them because guess what? At the end of the day, it doesn't affect you. Now we about to go to war. I don't see none of you white fucking hoes. I don't see none of you white dusty hoes being deported. I don't see none of y'all white dusty hoes in them fucking concentration camps they got down in Mexico. I don't see none of this shit. So back to this motherfucking documentary. This motherfucker had a whole bunch of white hoes protecting him. Then on top of that, he got a white female lawyer who was literally like, yo, every time a young girl spoke up about R. Kelly, she's like, hey, come here. So R. Kelly did what to you? He did such and such and such. He had sex with me when I was 14, 13, 15. Let's take a lie detector test. Lie detector test come back. They ain't lying. All right, so you want to take a settlement or nah? Take this settlement, sign this NDA, goodbye. This is what white women were doing for Robert Kelly. They were assisting Robert Kelly give young black girls golden showers. Meanwhile, I just cannot help to think. I can't help to think. Bitch, would you have done that if it was your daughter in those fucking tapes? Meredith, would you have done that if little Melanie was out here getting pissed on? No. All hell would break loose. But because it was a bunch of little black girls, they didn't give a fuck. They didn't give a fuck as long as the fucking deposit was hitting the account. They didn't give a fuck. They was like, yo, deposit my shit, bitch. Deposit my shit. Keep pissing on. You want to be the king of R&P? They ain't got shit to do with me. Put my money in my account. I don't give a fuck if I ever offend y'all. I don't give a flying fuck. I would drag y'all hoes by your non-exit. And let me tell you something. Now, it's just so crazy to me because now we're in a time where now all these white hoes are turning into light-skinned black women. Like, it's a lot. It's a lot with the white women's. It's a lot. It's a lot with the white women's. It's a lot going on. It's a lot going on. Slavery, Jim Crow, discrimination. Bitches can't get their 40 acres and a mule. War on drugs done locked up all our uncles, cousins. Now I'm finding out you was out here protecting the king of R&P. Now you want to be black? You want to be light-skinned black women? Bitch, I cannot stand. I cannot. Every iota of a white woman, I can't stand. I'm sorry. I can't. Ooh, I can't. Every iota. Every fucking iota. I can't. It's a lot. It's a lot with y'all hoes. It's a lot with y'all hoes. But that's why ever since I was small, my mama would always say I would drag white people. She always said that. She's like, is my baby a racist? I'm like, yo, I don't know. I will always drag white people because I don't see it for y'all. Y'all are fucking scammers. You're scammers. You are fucking scammers. That's why I'm happy when I do meet white folks who don't revel in their white supremacy. They don't revel in their racist and how racism benefited them. Like, they're not afraid to have certain discussions. They're not in my face talking about our lives matter. No, like they're really out here trying to champion for change. Like, I'm grateful when I meet white folks like that. But more often than most, I meet the Beckys and I can't. Now y'all wearing lace fronts. Like, what the fuck? Can we have anything? What can we keep for ourselves? Meredith, what can I keep for myself? You don't give a fuck about what's going on in my community, but you want a fried chicken with Crisco. Help me understand. I'm trying to understand you. Now you have diabetes. You want to be black so damn bad. Now you got diabetes. Good. Bitches is rocking lace fronts. I'm like, what? I wish you guys really, I wish white women really knew how stupid they look when they put on a lace front wig. Like, you look dumb. First of all, it doesn't stick because you got glossy ass hair. So it does not stick. It's not going to stick, Susan. Your hair is glossy. That's the advantage to having naps. That's the advantage to having nappy hair. Guess what happens? The adhesive attaches itself better to nappy hair. Sorry. So sorry. It's glossy. It's glossy. It's not gonna stick. It's fucking glossy. And why the fuck do you want a lace? Why? 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 Haven't you done enough? You're already attracting our men. It's okay. You're attracting our men. It's no secret. Our men don't like women who look like they black ass moms. It's all right. I don't know what the fuck. I don't know. That's rooted in racism too. It's rooted in colorism too. It's all right. They gonna date y'all anyway, bitch. You ain't gotta get a lace front. He gonna date you anyway. He gonna date you anyway, sis. He gonna date you because he don't like dating us. We talk back. Black women, we talk back. We talk back. We independent. We don't take shit. We tired of passing out mixtapes. We tired. That's why they going to y'all. You ain't gotta get a lace front. Susan, you look dumb. It's glossy, Susan. It's not going to stick. You ain't gotta do all that. Trayvon and them, they still finna date you because they got a lot of self-hate. They still think white is right. They done forgot all about their history, how y'all used to just call the police and tell them they raped y'all. And then boom, life. They done forgot. You know, black men have amnesia. Black men don't be remembering shit. That's why the black woman is so important. The black woman gonna bring out the receipts. The black woman gonna remind you, nigga, we went through slavery, nigga. That's the thing. Like, black women, one thing about black women, we always gonna bring out the receipts because you have to have the receipts. We have to make sure that you remember. Bitch, we went through slavery. We was in Africa somewhere, in the woods, getting it in. Okay? Getting it the fuck in. We was in Ghana somewhere, by the shore, having a fucking good life. Niggas was just chilling. We was just chilling. Niggas was chilling. Niggas was fucking chilling. Then you had the white people come through, tell us some bullshit. I don't know what the fuck they told us we was about to get on. Boom, slavery. Niggas thought they was going on a cruise. Boom, slavery. 400 years, nigga. 400 fucking years, bitch. Okay? Before you go to that white hole, let me remind you what her daddy did, bitch. You gotta make a whole graph for niggas, cause niggas be forgetting shit. Like, they be forgetting shit. Like, nigga, the war on drugs. You don't remember that shit? It was in the 90s. It was in the 60s through the 90s, nigga. The war on drugs. Do I need to fucking tell you about Ronald Reagan, bitch? Do I gotta tell you about Clinton? And how he was locking everybody up in the 90s? Like, what the fuck? Like, y'all be forgetting this shit. Woo! I hate it here. Ooh, God. Listen, date Helen if you want to. I'm pro love. Love who you love. Love who you love. But I'm not afraid to say it. Now this, I don't give a fuck if I offend anybody. When I have my black children, and if my black child says, listen, Mom, I'm thinking about dating a Caucasian, I'm going to have a lot of questions. Because number one, I'm Haitian. So you got to remember, Haitians don't see it for whites. We was not seeing it for whites. We was on some, y'all really serious about this slavery shit? All right, everybody dying. Let's kill these niggas. These niggas think, like we told you, we want our freedom. Y'all not trying to get that to us? All right, cool. We stabbed. We mutilated. We had offerings to our gods. We got them the fuck ASAP out of Haiti. Okay? So, if my black kids come to me talking about they want to date a white person, listen up, baby. You can love who you love. You can love who you love. But let me remind you of your lineage. Because to this day, we got some white Haitians who be on some bullshit. But that's a whole other live. It's going to be a lot of lives coming through this year. That's a whole other live. But let me remind you, you come from the clan of Coupe-Tête Boulekai. That is your lineage. Why were we cutting up white folks? Well, story time. Let me remind you. Let me remind you. Okay? I'm gonna remind my kids. Once I'm done with the Haitian Revolution and all that good stuff, then I'm finna go back to how we was stolen from the motherland. Again, we was money follow you, banana follow. Like, I'm mad as hell. I'm still mad about that shit, and I wasn't even born there. I wasn't even alive then. Cause bitch, I could have been an African queen. Like, it was literally kings and queens in Africa. When I read my history, like, I come from Benin. Bitch, I could have been a whole fucking queen. Here I am in Jersey paying my own motherfucking rent. That's the ghetto. That's the ghetto. I gotta pay for health care. If I ain't got no insurance, I'm fucked. I can die any minute if I ain't got insurance, bitch. I could have been a whole motherfucking queen in Africa. As a matter of fact, if you watching this shit right here and you're from Benin, send me a DM. Cause bitch, I really might be a queen up in this bitch, but nah, I'm in this fucking ghetto ass country and bitch is about to fucking go to war to Iran. Well, you know what? I want to Iran my ass back to where I'm from. How about that? How about Iran back to Africa? How about that? I could have been a whole motherfucking queen. Instead, I'm in this fucking ghetto ass country. I'm gonna tell my kids about all that shit. About how ghetto this shit is. This shit ghetto. America ghetto. It's fucking ghetto. I'm gonna tell my kids how Christopher Columbus ain't find shit. Don't be bringing nothing. And I'm gonna make sure I go to A. Do not. If my child comes in this house with any pilgrims, any fucking pictures of Christopher Columbus, I'm a Christopher Columbus your fucking ass. We're gonna have to surgically remove my foot from your ass. You're gonna need Christopher Columbus to find my foot in your esophagus. Don't be teaching my child that shit. I'm teaching my child all that good black shit. Period. So again, once I do all that, I show them how white people been lying since day one. White people been lying since day motherfucking one. Then I'm gonna ask you, now are you for sure? Are you for sure you want to do this? And I feel in my spirit, my child gonna say, nah, I'm good. My child gonna be, nah, I'm good. You know what? I don't even want these issues with my mama. My son might fuck you, but he ain't gonna marry you. My son gonna fuck you. He ain't gonna marry you though. He gonna know better. Bring me a black queen, baby, so we can continue this lineage. Bring me a black queen so we can continue this lineage. I'm going to say just enough, but I ain't going to tell him no, but I'm going to tell him just enough so he know what I mean. And I mean hell nah. Bring me a black queen, that's it. She ain't got to be Haitian. But make sure she black and she know her history, including Haitian history. Including that shit. Because then another thing too, a lot of y'all Americans, see, I might offend y'all. A lot of y'all Americans be twisting your nose up when Haitian shit be popping up. By this time, y'all should know, January 1st, all the Haitians, we drinking pumpkin soup. Every time, I always see y'all have these, what's pumpkin soup? Bitch, you know what the fuck it is. You know what soup jumu is, bitch. You know what the fuck soup jumu is. We celebrating Haitian independence. You know what the fuck is. You know what the fuck time it is. Stop coming here with the bullshit. You know what the fuck it is. It's time to celebrate independence. Don't come up in here raising face, confusing shit. Nah. Y'all Americans got to get that shit together. I'm tired of that shit. I'm tired of y'all shading us. Get that shit together. You know what time it is. January 1st, Soup Jumu. That's it. May 18th, Haitian Flag Day. Period. Easter Sunday, you got to be in church. Even if you don't go to church all year, bitch. If you ain't in church on Easter, I can't fuck with you. I'm sorry. If you think you for the date a Haitian man and you don't go to church on Easter, bitch, you got like fucked up. Learn the Haitian traditions, bitch. Learn the fucking Haitian traditions. You want to fuck Haitian dick? Learn the fucking Haitian traditions, bitch. Respect me in my household. And ain't nobody fucking in my house but me. Period. We got church all week. Church Sunday morning, church Sunday night. Monday we off. Tuesday night we got a prayer meeting. Wednesday night choir rehearsal. Thursday night we off. Friday night cri de minuit. Bitch, learn the fucking traditions, ho. You want to fuck a Haitian nigga? Learn the fucking traditions. Period. I'm not playing with y'all hoes. My future son finna be right. I'm gonna give my son a strong name too. His name finna be Malachi. Ooh, little Mally. Ooh, his little fine ass son. I'm talking like I'm pregnant and I ain't. Alright, so what else did I want to talk about? I think we good for the night. I think we good for the night. So we still surviving our Kevin Hart documentary. I think that's it. So listen, all jokes aside, pray for me. No, seriously, like pray for me because my health is, I don't know what the fuck going on. But just pray for my health, pray for my strength, that God, you know what I'm saying, that my strength comes back. What else? 2020. I really want 2020. Oh, pray for the troops. Oh, yes, pray for the troops. No, and let me tell y'all something. I felt really bad today. The last 2 days, I've been laughing so hard at these memes. Like, I was laughing at these memes. Like, the memes were hilarious. I can't lie. Then today, I saw the video of the black guy who's in the military. He's like, yo, my generation's so fucked up. Like, y'all making all these jokes. And, like, we are literally out here about to fight this war. And a lot of us are not going to make it back home. And, again, when I saw that, I really felt regret. Like, I felt regret for laughing. And I felt regret for Me Too. I'm seeing a lot of Me Too. Like, I felt bad. I felt bad because, first of all, he was fine as hell. I'm like, damn, his fine ass. I hope he ain't on the front line. But see, even that's like, Lord. You know, black people, we make a joke out of everything. But he really fine, though. That's not a joke. He really is fine. But I felt bad because, again, it's most likely going to be people that look like me that are going to die. It's going to be people who look like me. It's not going to be any of the Trump supporters. It's not going to be any of the white women who voted for Trump. It's not going to be none of those motherfuckers. They're all going to be at home, good. It's going to be people who look like me that are going to die. And he from North Carolina. Ooh, let me find out. Wait, somebody find me here. Let me stop. It's going to be people who look like me who are going to die. Like, and what are we dying for? We literally have a shitty president who's doing everything he said Barack would do. All the bullshit that he said Barack would do. This nigga spent 8 years taunting Barack. Spent 8 years assassinating his character, 8 years throwing doubt on his citizenship. Like, he spent 8 years doing fucked up shit that could have got Barack killed. Like, it's not a fucking joke. He could have got him killed, and then America paid us back by putting him in Barack's White House. Like, the racism is real. And all jokes aside, like, we have a terrorist for a president. Because only someone who's narcissistic and I feel like being a terrorist is rooted in being narcissist. Being a narcissist and being self-centered. Because all you see is your point, and you're willing to do whatever it takes. You're willing to send people to die. Like, that is terrorism. That is domestic terrorism. Like, we have a terrorist for a president. And literally everybody who's gonna fucking die is gonna look like me. And that, when I saw that video, I felt regret. I really felt bad for laughing at the memes and making all the jokes. And I was just like, I know black folks, we make jokes out of everything. And I think that black people, we make jokes to get through. Like, I don't think it's rooted in, oh, we're not taking this seriously, or we don't care about this. Like, making jokes is how black people cope. That's just what black people do. Like, whenever we going through some shit, we stay strong. We laugh it off. We make fun of it. And it's like, nah, bitch, like, we really hurting. Like, we're hurting. Like, this is actually hurtful to us. But this is the only way we deal with getting by. And this is how we deal with trauma and with hurt. And we make a joke and it's not funny. Like, it just really was not funny. And, even tying back to what I said in the beginning of this live, like, a lot of things that we do are problematic. Because here's the thing, while we're on Black Twitter and we're making all these jokes, white people are seeing this shit. And they're over there, they're going to war and they think it's a fucking joke. So it's hard for them to take our shit serious too, because they see that shit. So now they're using that as validation to keep doing bullshit. To just keep continuing the bullshit. Because we out here making jokes and we carrying on, and we, like, if you really think about it, like, sometimes we shoot our own selves in the foot. We really do. And we just gotta stop. We just gotta stop. I'm learning that a lot of things are not funny. Just even in my own life, just a lot of things I've been through that I've made jokes about. It's like, it's not funny. It's not funny. And I felt bad. I felt bad because, like, that video might be the last video that man makes. You know what I mean? Like, and we were laughing. We were literally making a joke out of going to war. One thing's for certain, though. I'm Canadian, so that's not a joke. I'm being for real. Like, I'm Canadian, so y'all start figuring out what y'all gonna do. I'm not laughing and I'm not joking. I'm being totally serious. All right, guys. Love you guys. Happy New Year. I promise to come live more often, and a lot of y'all be asking me to save my lives and to put them on YouTube, and I'm gonna do that. So I'm gonna save this. I'm gonna put it on YouTube tomorrow probably, and I'm gonna do a better job of just interacting with y'all. I have a lot to tell y'all. I'm under new management. I gotta tell y'all about that. The show I did last week in NYC, promoters was fucking with me. I gotta tell y'all about that. And just want to keep y'all in tune with what's up next. Like, I'm gonna start recording again soon so that I can do this next EP. Pray for my immune system. I don't know what the fuck going on, but my immune system is like, girl, fuck you. So many of my friends are sick though, so I think something's going around. But yeah, I love y'all. Happy New Year. I really want 2020 to be my best year yet. But I also want it to be the best year for all of you guys. Like, I want us to look back on 2020 and be like, damn, we did that. Like, we did that. 2020 was the year, bitch. Remember 2020? Like, that's what I want for all of us. And so I'm praying for that for all of you guys. I wish you guys the best. I love you guys. God bless.